I'm here in the Bay Area with Munish Bharadwaj. He's one of the actors in the Blue Mug play. Hi, Munish. Welcome to the Bay Area.
Thank you.
How was the experience performing in California and Bay Area last night?
Huge audience, uh, a lot of people. I think this is the largest audience that we've performed to in the US yet. I think we were very skeptical about the fact that it's not really a nice performance space kind of an auditorium to perform in. But once we started, I think it went really well. I think the audience had a good time, and I hope they had a good time. And I think you should ask some of the audience what their experience was watching the play, The Blue Mug.
We did. They really enjoyed it. Hi, everyone. I'm meeting with Atul Kumar. He's the director of the Blue Mug play, and he's here in the Bay Area. The performance was awesome last night. Can you talk about the play?
We were very happy. It was like huge numbers that they come in, and they really appreciated it. It was a bit tough in the beginning because, as you saw, they were in a party mood. But since the play is a bit more somber, and it's funny, but it's on a somber note. But I think we managed to get them back into the play, so that was great. Thank you.
And the standing ovation was sure proof of that. Everyone really enjoyed it. Can you tell me about your experience working with this type of genre when you're working with people that are talking about their lives as opposed to other types of theater that you've done?
Two things. One, it's very endearing and it's extremely emotional for us because we are friends before we are theatre people, and to be able to share personal memories, so hidden deep down, to bring them out and share with friends, it's quite something. And then to be able to put that out in public domain, to share that with them, hoping that will arouse some memories in the audiences. So that was fabulous. The second thing is that this is a devised piece. It doesn't exist as a script. It's not written. It doesn't exist as a script. So actors improvise every day when they perform on stage. Although the structure is fixed and which memories they will share is fixed, but what they say actually is improvised every day. So that way it's very different from a fixed play which is written and you learn lines and you deliver them.
What was your experience and your character? Can you talk about your character and the memories that you shared?
You know, most of us are playing ourselves on stage except Ranveer, who is playing a patient, which is a character inspired from an essay from the book The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat by Dr. Oliver Sacks. Apart from Ranveer, four of us, that is Rajat Kapoor, Vinay Pathak, Shiba Chadda and myself, we are playing ourselves on stage. It's a device creation. So what we've done is we have shared our memories, with each other and also with the audience. The memories, the ones that we have shared have been chosen after a lot of, interaction within the team. We had to share our entire life with each other, which is not sometimes an easy thing. But with this group, it's very easy. It became very easy. A, because we are all friends from a very, very long time. B, not only are we friends, we have worked together for almost 20 years, in the theatre. And so the comfort level is huge within this group. So it was easy to begin with to share our memories. Then it was Atul's job, the director's job, to sort of pick and choose and form a structure of the play, like form a matrix for the play, that this is how we're going to proceed. So we have, like everybody has, I have also shared memories of losing close ones, of my first love, of something that happened in school, of growing up. And I think when it's juxtaposed with every other memory that others have shared, and Ranveer's part, who plays a patient who has no memory beyond a certain point of time, I think it makes a lot of sense, and that's how the whole play comes together.
That's interesting. Can you talk about your experience as a director and as an actor in theater, and any tidbits you can give to anyone that's an aspiring actor?
Wow. Well, it's been about 25 years in the business. See, theatre in India is still not an industry, it's not professional. But we are only barely managing to make ends meet now over the last few years. It's a constant struggle. And people who do theatre don't do theatre for any other reason but because they can't live without theatre. And that's what we do, at least I do. I don't do anything else but theatre. My only suggestion to aspiring theatre people would be to first of all watch other people's work performances. That gives them a huge sort of a spectrum of different styles of working, different ways of looking at theatre, and then of course they can choose which attracts them the most and follow. To study, to find a guru, to find a teacher, to find a university, and to learn from that is a huge thing. I think that's something which was not available to me as I was growing. But that's something I miss, and I hope people can do.
Currently setting up an artistry residency in Mumbai. Talk about that, please.
It's an artist residency for theatre professionals. We are setting it up just outside Bombay in the village, in a small village which is away from hustle bustle of the city and pressures of the city. And I think the people who would come there would be people who want to do only theatre and nothing else. And they would work from morning till evening. They would live together. They would research. They would exchange skills. They would then produce work that will then travel all over the world.
If you were given the opportunity to direct a film, would you do it?
No.
Because you have a deep-rooted interest in theatre.
Yes, I'm a film buff. I love cinema. I watch a lot of cinema. In fact, I love watching cinema more than watching theatre. But I don't enjoy working in cinema. I enjoy much more in theatre, and that's something which I know. I don't think I'll venture into that area at all. I've tried, but I'm not interested.
How has your experience been working with Mediasphere and AAA media and marketing?
Oh, wonderful. These guys have done all they can to take really good care of us. Of course, when we are doing such a huge tour, there are bound to be some glitches somewhere, but that's part of every professional life. It's not specific to theatre when you're doing such a huge tour. But we've had a ball. We are enjoying ourselves a lot. This kind of tour actually is a dream, for any actor, I think, in India, a theatre actor, to be performing in front of so many audience and across the world. Now I also know that we are doing a run in London in October. Yeah, so we'll be doing about 6 shows in London, and that everybody is again really looking forward to. So we've been really, really well looked after.
Good. I'm here with Vinay Pathak. He's one of the actors in the Blue Mug play. Welcome, Vinay, to the Bay Area.
Thank you.
How was your experience last night?
It was wonderful. It was great audience, very responsive, very receptive, and we had a great time doing the show.
Okay. Talk about your other acting experiences. You've done Rab De Banati Jodi and other films.
Yes, and I've done Das Vidania and Beja Fry, which many people don't talk about.
Yes. And
Koslaga Kosla.
Kosla,
Yes.
Can you tell me something about any of those experiences?
Well, for any actor, it's a great experience to work with different kind of directors and be a part of different kind of storytelling. And be earnest and honest with the job that he or she gets. And I think I've been very fortunate and very lucky to be getting the kind of films that I get, and to be doing the kind of films that I've done so far. And I hope it continues.
Great. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on Sitaare, and thank you. It was a wonderful play. I think the audience enjoyed it, and the standing ovation sure was proof of that.
Oh yeah, it was really overwhelming. Thank you very much, and we've had a wonderful time in San Francisco.
Thank you. Thank you for being on Sitaare.
Hi, my name is Munish Bhardwaj, and I'm an actor in the play The Blue Mug, and you're watching me on Sitaare TV.